What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your Brewmaster-in-Chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you from Mythic, baby! Whoop, 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 whoop. Finally did it, as promised. A little late this time around, but honestly, this season I was cruising. No grinding going on. A little bit of burnout being experienced, just a little bit too much mono red, or like 3 matches in a row. It's just like tough to play a lot, but I still have fun, and I've just been playing a little bit less, and it's really made all the difference for me this season, and we got to Mythic anyway. Got in at about 98%, which is fine, and of course, you know what that means. The jankening can begin. I've just been brewing like crazy, and finally I get to test all the ideas that I had in Mythic, which is kind of the whole point of the channel. You know, I test these janky decks in Mythic for you guys, so you don't have to waste your wild cards. And then if I find something good, I report back in so that you can safely craft up certain decks. So I thought it would be a nice idea, kind of keeping in theme with that, you know, helping those of you who have a little bit less of a collection, that I would baptize this first day in Mythic with something a little bit more budget-oriented for you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into tonight's Budget Brew. GruulChantments. It's an old deck. I put this up on the channel long ago, and the reason why I'm saying it's, you know, budget friendly is because there's no new cards. So you could probably craft it up right away. Literally 0 new cards. The newest card in the deck is probably Audacity from Brothers War. Everything else, yeah, and Monastery Swiftspear. Everything else is from Kamigawa, and you can still win so many matches. And there's, you know, yes, there's some rares. The Kami of Transience is rare. The Thundering Raiju is rare. The mana, you know, the mana base is rares in it. But it's stuff from Kamigawa. Like, you probably already got them. So it's not a huge investment. The rest is all commons and uncommons. And it's surprisingly aggressive. It's just trying to do a slightly different take. It's basically fusing together the most annoying cards from Mono Red with like some of the most annoying cards from Selesnya enchantments, and ta-da! And it works surprisingly well. So the mono red core is Kumano, Swiftspear, Thundering Raiju. They just do the things that we're used to them doing in mono red, but because of the sort of enchantment sub-theme, we gain this cool cross synergy with the modified mechanic from Kamigawa, because most of our creatures, the Kami of Transience, so this is the side of the stuff that I took from Selesnya, of course. We got the Generous Visitor as a fantastic other 1-drop alongside the Swiftspear, which doesn't have prowess, but it might as well have it in this deck, because we have so many enchantments, 14 in total, that, you know, every time you're casting something, it gets bigger. And the same can be said for the Kami of Transience, and then later on when you play the Thundering Raiju, most of our stuff will either have an aura on it or a +1/+1 counter, so more damage out of the Raiju, which is phenomenal. Removal is a little bit low, but we try to win games by just like overwhelming the opponent, going too wide, too big, too quick. But we do have some, and it's the good removal from the modified mechanic. Flame Discharge here can scale up and essentially get rid of anything, and if you've got a modified creature on the board, which we almost always will, it gets a little bit of a discount by doing 2+ damage instead, which is great. And then Kami of Transience, which is like a you know, lightning strike in terms of the amount of damage it does, but then if you've got a modified creatures, it deals a little bit extra to the opponent as well, which is quite nice. You could play lightning strike, but I just wanted to, you know, bring back some of the older cards from Kamigawa. The Azusa is sort of the weird one here, because I wanted an enchantment to trigger all of the enchantment stuff. But I couldn't think of another one that was good. Like, if you go into the, you know, your filters here, and you go to like 2-drop enchantments. For a little while, I considered Crackling Emergence, which honestly was quite good. But you needed to play it on 3 when you had the lands. Teachings, obviously a great card, but I didn't want to mill myself anything. And I don't like milling myself, so maybe the Roaring Earth. but we're not like really going for this like play a lot of lands thing, landfall, whatever. So in the end, Azusa, a little bit of life gain there in the second chapter against Mono Red. You know, maybe you do ramp a little bit. Maybe you've got that third deck. We've got the full 24 lands in the deck, even though we've got a very low curve. So, you know, maybe with the first chapter actually works sometimes. And then once you get the little 3/3, you know, it's just another enchantment on the board that we can modify by putting things on it and then, you know, get more damage out of the Raiju and whatnot. It's not terrible. So stuck with the Azusa. Let's see. Maybe we can switch it out for an Aura. The only other thing I kind of thought of was this one from the new set, but also I considered Curse of the Shaken Faith, a little bit of extra damage to the opponent. So one of these curses, this could have been nice actually. You know, an extra little 2 damage if they double cast in a turn could be nice as well. So let's see. Let's play a few matches with it as it is. But yeah, I guess the strategy is pretty clear. I don't need to talk too much further. We're playing like a fusion between prowess and modified with auras and enchantments. So fingers crossed it performs nicely for me on the Mythic ladder. And now, without too much further blabbing, let's jump and do some games. See how the deck holds up. I've been brewing, man. I've been brewing. There's some good stuff coming your way. Stay tuned. I know I say it every video, but this time, like, once I hit Mythic, I've made like 10 decks yesterday. Super fun. The Drainbow. That's slow, man, but whatevs. Maybe we draw a creature now, like a 1-drop that I can then... Oh, God. This is standard now, everybody. Welcome to standard. Aha! Nice. Very nice. Hey, there we go. 3 life against Mono Red. We were just talking about it. And we get to play Raiju now. I think I'm going to swing. I need the Raiju to be a bit bigger, because I don't want it to die to a lightning strike next turn. Uh-huh. Or... Nah, yeah, let's take a risk here. Get in there for some damage. Bring the opponent down to 16. Now, like, they can have, like, a really explosive turn 3 with, like, a bunch of these, monstrous rage now would be so bad. Oh, please, no. Yes, okay. Still very freaking ridiculous. I'm so not since last World's Little Drain have I been this, like, annoyed. But cool. Cool. Sure, I'll take 1 damage more. I took a risk there attacking, but that means we got lethal next turn, so I just gotta hope and pray. I mean, it's at this point it's usually just another lightning strike to the face and another play with fire, if I know my mono red players. Okay. Oh, we did it. We gone done it. All on the trample guy. Oh, and don't forget, the sticky fingers gives menace, so also it requires 2 to block old Raiju. Okay, mono red opponent down. Hopefully that's the last one tonight, but if I know my standard best of 1 ladder right now, there's probably going to be at least another 2. Because it's... I'm very vocal about this on Twitter. I'm just done with it, man. Monstrous Rage and Godric. Was it necessary? The deck was already tier 1 in best of 1 before the new set. So busted. The capacity for so much damage output so cheaply, so quickly. 1 mana adding like, you know, so much extra is really quite something. Okay, that's a lot of Raijus. We need some lower to the ground stuff, hopefully, off the top. Bruh. I'm gonna wait. He'll just lightning play with fire it now. I'd rather he tap out. Okay. No need to rush, people. This is definitely play with fire or lightning strike mana. I don't have a way to, like, you know... Next turn it'll enter as a 3/3, and maybe he'll actually tap out this time. And then I can also follow it up with the sticky fingers. Then he won't be able to deal with it. Outside of a Witch Knight Stalker thingy-majig. Okay, we could actually go for Raiju now. I think it's gotta have to be the Raiju. Because it enters as a 4/4. And again, he didn't tap out. Now we can make it into a 5/5. Then he really needs that... It costs 5, even with the 1 reduction. He still doesn't have the mana to cast it. ID2 at gone. Dragon. Dragon. What's going on? Is this Big Red? He's gonna play like a Koth now or something? Oh, he's got like a Nahiri. Chaya. It is Big Red. Uh-huh.
Fighting everything with fire burns all your bridges.
Watch this.
You're no match for my students. No, you must straighten your wrist when you punch.
No. Brotherhood's End would be pretty crappy, but something I didn't mention in the intro, both our Sticky Fingers and our Audacity end up being our card advantage, because they both draw cards when they go to the graveyard. So it's slightly different wording. Audacity, if it is put into the graveyard. In the case of Sticky Fingers, the creature needs to die. So, you know, if they go for an exile removal, then you don't draw the card off of the Sticky Fingers, but on Audacity you would. Unbelievable. Ah!
In another lifetime, you'll be ashes.
Sneaky. Another burn down the house? Sheesh, like it. Big Red in the house. For sure he's got more. Jeez. Oh, SpaghettiOs. Now we're in Chandra range. Ah, man. That burned down the house. I should have known. Then I should have... I could have put more... We're so screwed. I'm not gonna give up, but I get a sinking feeling in my stomach because you know, card advantage, like I said, few and far between.
You know what's great at dispelling darkness?
We need something that off the top just wins the game in one go. I can't think of anything right now. Like, even if we find our last Thundering Raiju, and he went through 3 of them. Close. Very close. I want to try Big Red again. I'm apparently pretty excited.
Chandra, think of something good.
Uh-oh. You don't have the mana. Bye-bye, Chandra. Oh, he's got one more land in hand. Of course, we freaking flood now. Okay, let's scoop. Let's go to the next one. If I just put one more counter on Thundering Raiju, oh, it would have been like 6 toughness, maybe, just maybe. But I think Koth -3 with all the mana he had in play would have also just done it. So, nah, nice opponent. I want to now try Big Red again, because the only Big Reds I've been having any kind of success with have been, you know, the usual, like, ramp artifacts. Skit to Beam battalions and cityscape levelers. But maybe some, just more kind of planeswalker-y stuff could be fun to try again. It's been a while. Sure. Extremely freaking nice. Orzhov is scary, though. Okay. It's enough mana now for the rest of the game. Thank you, deck. I just want threats. This is probably just going to be a freaking sweeper now. The new sweeper. Huh. Come on. Enough mana, please. Maybe we can trim some lands, eh? I really wanted to top deck a Kumano, and I did. Oh, I could have played the second Kami. Why am I so dumb? Why? Oops. Whoops. Damn it. I guess it's just Sunfall now, right? I've had it, man. This card is so freaking ridiculous. It's just too much, man. I can't handle playing against Sunfall anymore. It's really done it. Like, I'm I'm completely sick and tired. Like, I need this card to not exist. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Because anyway, farewell. Farewell is bad enough. Clifford 94. You play Sunfall and Liliana, you don't have my respect. Watch him also play Shield Red. Guaranteed, mate. Like, what's your bets? Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, cool. Let's cut some lands. Like, what the frick was that? I'm gonna cut 2 lands and put in some more, like, creatures. Maybe the Azusas, or maybe we can bring in that, let's see. Let's see. There was that curse. Alright, BrewLabifying. 1 red away, 1 green away. And, curse. This one could also be nice, though. With the trample. Given, okay. Try this one. Alright. Couple of nice wins in the beginning, and then just some bad luck algorithm shenanigans. Too much mana flood. Opponent, that big red deck, really catching me by surprise with a big sweeper. It's weird, big red, because you need a sweeper, but then all the red sweepers also sweep your walkers. So, like, double-edged sword. Yes, I like a lot. I like very much. That is a fantastic opening hand. Please don't scoop. I saw you mulligan twice. Opponent's playing, what's this, Jund? No, that's Rakdos. I beg your pardon. Gruul. Isn't this Gruul? Yeah, I think that's Gruul. Wrong sleeves for a freaking control deck. Doesn't look like he has very many counter spells, at least so far. One, like, lockdown, temporary lockdown. I would have just, like, done. GG. That's what I like to see. Okay, okay. And again, like, the mana just kept coming. Just fine at 22. So I'm happy I did that. We've also got that little bit of ramping from the sticky fingers making the treasures. I'm okay with that. little BrewLabification. How are we doing for time? 25 minutes in. Nice quick matches. Definitely worth revisiting some of these older type of decks. Like, they were good in their time. They continue to be good. You don't always need to, you know, craft up all the latest stuff to enjoy playing on the ladder. You can still totally win. Bit of a slower hand. There's Raiju. Mono black rats, everybody! Little son of a gun. Huh? Top deck a red source next turn. We're loving life. However, black means go for the throats most of the time. Yeah, or that. It's not a red source. Ah, he's got another one of those. Like, man. Okay, so are we having some mana trouble? Maybe I should have kept that, huh? Cut down on... No! No! Mate! Come on, mate! Ay, ay, ay. 6-3. Now we're having mana problems again. I don't know, man. Not that it matters. Although we may, you know, get something off of this Audacity. Ah! Terrible top decks. Wow, they're like, so fun, huh? There's some sort of like sick joker. He's just like sitting at this big computer at Wizards of the Coast, and he's like watching all of our matches and like adjusting the algorithm. Like sometimes it's just feels like that. Like no lands the whole beginning of the game when we actually need them and we could have won, and then as soon as like we're with our backs behind the wall and we need like good stuff, all we get is lands. Ah, come on, man. Huh. Okay, we get to try the curse. Domain. Most probably. Yep. Hello. There's a leyline binding, of course. And he's going to want to use it on the curse. But at least we got the, you know, the extra +1/+1. Nice. Every time this card. What? They always play the other one. What's going on? Never seen a depopulate in Domain. In months. Oh, another ley line. Let's go. We all know you've got one. Hey, oh. Huh. The menace is also nice. Okay, so this was not a normal domain ramp deck. What was going on there? I don't think I've ever seen Omnath on the other side of the board. Look at the top of me reveal. Yeah, I mean, depopulates, weird stuff, but cool. We got there this time. 33 minutes in. I think we have time for one more match, and we're gonna call it a night. Budget Gruul, baby. You know, especially if you're not in Mythic, like I'm sure this will do the job a lot. I would love to test it in like, you know, gold, platinum. I think you'd do really good with a deck like this. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Visitor first, actually. No. Because we've got 2 Swiftspears and because I saw the black. Aw, mate. Aw, mate. Mr. 1 bajillion removal spells in the house. Cool. Trying to get as anti-shielded as I can. I mean, Liliana was what I was going to say. Aha. Sure. Badoosh. It goes down to 10. This could be, I don't know, Graveyard Trespasser. Again, Liliana. There she is.
When I win, you're telling me what you know about the
About the raid.
must be made.
Why, hello there.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
I'm not today. Could be like, okay. Just dodges. Treasures in the house tonight. Everybody gonna have a good time. And if you got it, Raiju, you beauty. All right, guys. I think that's enough. We've seen what we're doing. There's not too many new cards. I don't think we need a 45-minute long video to showcase this particular brew. But did we prove its worth? I think so. And were the brew labifications good? Yes. I think 22 is fine. I mean, even though we go up to 4 mana, it's still just 1.7 because there's so much going on in the 1-drop slot. So I think we're okay as is. Maybe cut Raiju, but you guys saw how good it is there. And I think the curse, the 3-drop, is the way to go. That additional trample, even though we've got Audacity with the trample, the sticky fingers with the menace, is still nice. Like, you know, give your Raiju trample, give your Azusa, you know, and it's an enchantment, so it triggers all this stuff. Nice, nice. I like that change. So yeah, now it's slightly less budget friendly, but again, like I said many times, it's all stuff from way back. It doesn't need to be, you know, all new Wilds of Eldraine cards all the time. And quite easily, you know, just play some old stuff and still get some sweet, sweet W's on the ladder. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be seeing you all in the next one with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.